じゃないかって。
もうすぐ死にたいんだ。
母親の姿を見てると
して意味がない。
自分も将来ああなるんじゃないか。その時だけだと思った。
Nightmare Detective from Shinya Tsukamoto is one of the newest films from the director of The Shocking Iron Man and The Beautiful Vital. The story revolves around a female detective who is trying to solve a series of grisly murders that on face value all appear to be violent suicides. Because the apparent suicides seem to happen when the victims are sleeping, she enlists the help of a man who claims that he can enter dreams in an attempt to solve the mystery of the bizarre deaths. This modern-day horror film fuses the American slasher genre with police drama and suicidal intrigue that adds up to a frightening good time. This is perhaps Tsukamoto's most commercial film, but one that he claims he has been thinking about as early as when the Iron Man was still in production. The movie moves at a fairly brisk pace and has some nice scenes of graphic violence and gore, so while it may not provide the deep and thought-provoking experiences from his earlier works, this is still a fun movie to watch with some shocking scenes to keep you entertained. The main female detective is played by J-pop idol Hitomi, and this was actually her first film. She does an okay job as the lead character, but her role doesn't require much of her, other than to be a serious detective determined to solve the case, and scared out of her mind at what she encounters. The nightmare detective who enters into dreams is played by Ryuhei Matsuda, who horror fans will remember from Rampo Noir. His performance is solid, and the mystery of his character is pretty interesting. The director, Shinya Tsukamoto, also plays one of the lead roles, and Ren Osugi, who has appeared in many Japanese horror films, rounds out the main cast. Being a more recent film, the special effects are quite nice, and some of the gruesome beings encountered in the nightmares look amazing. One of the most memorable scenes is when a detective is trying to escape a horrible monster in his dream, and the special effects and the location all add up to one of the most stunning scenes in the film. The DVD has been released by Dimension Films in the West, and the transfer and presentation are top-notch, as you would expect from such a recent film. There is an English dub for those interested, but I prefer to just stick with the original Japanese. The DVD also includes the theatrical trailer and an extensive making-of documentary, and that was cool to watch to see how they handled the different special effects. While nowhere near as original as some of the director's earlier films, Nightmare Detective is a fun movie to watch and simply enjoy. Tsukamoto has stated that he has plans for a second and third in the series, with the second one out in 2008. No word yet on a Region 1 DVD, though. Even still, the movie does have some Tsukamoto-isms that might remind you of his earlier works, but let's hope these Nightmare Detective films make some money so that he can start financing some more creative and inspiring works as he is known for. Still, those looking for a modern-day horror film with some good scares should check out The Nightmare Detective. Thanks, and see you next time.